Hey, Kenneth, and Annabelle too. It's good to see you again, Rean. So, you saw our request? I saw it, yeah. I wasn't quite sure what it was actually requesting, though. Mind clearing things up for me? Oh, I guess that makes sense since you've been away from Trista for so long. Where do I start? I'm sorry, this is really all my fault. Come on. You know that's not true. My brother's just being a pain. Yep, still lost. Well, you know that Annabelle's supposed to marry my brother, right? Our parents set that one up. Now she's been getting harassed by her family about when she's going to tie the knot. You can imagine that that's not a whole lot of fun for her. If I may be so bold as to interject, Lady Annabelle was not even informed of this arrangement until after it had been decided and agreed upon. As one would expect, she was thoroughly shocked when she found out. She even went so far as to run away from home, which in turn had a stark effect on her once elegant personality. Now that you mention it, I guess so. Well, I have been gone for nearly a year. I feel as though some of the fault rests on my shoulders as well. As such, should the engagement's cancellation become realizable, I will do everything I can to make that happen. Wait, are you saying it's possible to call all this off? It may be. Obviously, the first thing I did was ask my parents to call things off, but they wouldn't listen. Their only response was, it wouldn't do to insult a man of the Empire for no good reason, whatever that means. So, with that escape route closed, I figured I'd try to go to the man himself and see if he'd call things off. My brother, charmer that he is, wasn't having any of that. He gave us a similar line about nobles not going back on their promises, and that was that. I imagine his greatest concern is our respective families' social statuses. The head of the Lake Lord family is only a baron, while my father is a viscount. Ah, I get it. He's worried that not going through with the wedding would be an insult to a family of higher status, huh? This kind of stuff makes upper class society a real pain sometimes. You're telling me. Marriages of status and convenience often take precedence over those of love among the nobility. That much is true. But for my part, I wish for nothing more than Lady Annabelle's happiness, and this arrangement certainly isn't that. So, with that in mind, I decided to talk to my brother one more time. Eventually, we managed to reach a very Lake Lord compromise. We'll settle this with an old noble tradition, the fishing battle. Aha, now I get it. Fishing battles are split into two parts, right? Obviously, the main event's between the two actual challenges, or captains in this case. But before that, their chosen vice captains face off, so that means it took you a while to get there, but you got it. As a team captain, I'd like you to fish as my vice captain. I'd ask Annabelle to compete, but that seems kind of wrong. I don't know. Yeah, I figured as much. You guys have both done a lot for me, so I'd be happy to help. But do you really think I'm up for this? I mean, Annabelle's future's on the line, and I've fished with you enough times, or enough to quake in my boots when I hear the name Lake Lord. Sure, I caught Ymir's guardian, but I've been out of the fishing game for a while now. I'm feeling pretty rusty. Hey, I'm the last person you need to be humble around. I'm sure my brother's vice captain is going to be a good fisherman, but I'm sure he won't have anything on you. I'm not going to pressure you into doing it or anything, though, so if you want to pass, just pass. Still, what do you say? I say let's save Annabelle. Why not? Let's get fishing. I don't know if I'm up to snuff, but if you believe in me, maybe I've got this. Thank you so much. You have my humblest thanks for doing this for Lady Annabelle. You've definitely got this. Together, we're going to save Annabelle from this wedding of hers. I know we will. I'm so grateful to the both of you for helping me out like this. Roughly 10 minutes passed. Eventually, Lake Lord III and his vice captain emerged and began making their way towards them. Wow, look who it is. It's been a while. You haven't changed a bit. Still as lively as your bait, I see. How splendiferous it is to meet you, and to speak with you again, Kenneth. Good to see you in high spirits, Narcissus. So, what do you say we dive right in? No sense in lollygagging. This spot will do, I suppose. Fish of Trista, rejoice, for I have returned to grace your waters with my line once more. So, that's the heir to the Lake Lord family. He definitely seems a lot more noble than you do, no offense. But how's he already familiar with the fishing spots around here? Well, he is a Thor's grad. Oh, right. I guess he loved fishing as much as you do, then he'd probably know this city from back to front. Lady Annabelle, how simply splendid it is to see you again. I hope that you will be suitably entertained by the spectacle that is about to unfold before you. Thanks. I'm sorry that my selfishness made you come all the way out here. Please, there's no need to apologize. This is entirely the fault of my foolish brother needlessly complicating things. I swear on my family name that I will defend our marriage. There's no need to worry for your pretty little head. Yeah. So, I summarize that you are Kenneth's vice captain. Who am I? I am the delightacular and stylerificent gentleman Narcissus. Though you might know me by my alias, the Crazy Wave. Not only do I hail from the Imperial Fishing Club led by Lake Lord III, I am one of its exquisite Elite Four. Allow me to offer you my most enthusiastic contrafibularities on being chosen to face me today. May our battle be splendidous. The hell, he's like putting 3 words together. I'll do my best too, I think. What a commendatorious attitude. Mark my words, young man, you will go far. Do they pay this guy by the word or something? Obviously not, because then he wouldn't jam 3 of them together, he'd say all 3. I think they must pay him by the syllable. Well, now that we've exchanged our greetings, I'll get right to explaining the rules. The goal of each part of the battle is the same, catching a designated fish. First, the vice captains will compete. The team whose vice captain catches their fish first will enjoy the advantage of starting the second round early. I see. Sounds like a fair battle format to me. Any skilled angler should be able to guide a capable vice captain after all. The outcome of this battle will determine the fate of your arranged marriage. Are you absolutely certain you wish to proceed with this, Lady Annabelle? I am. I am prepared to accept the outcome no matter what it may be. If you're sure, in that case, we're going to fish like we've never fished before and make sure you're happy. Oh, by the way, what fish will we be catching? Our vice captains will be attempting to catch a noble carp. I assume you were being rhetorical when you asked what we'd be catching. The giant swordtail is the only acceptable choice. Going after the big guy, huh? The most elusive fish in Trista? I've heard the rumors myself. A huge 250 reg swordtail who's survived decades of battles. If we caught him, we'd be able to stuff our faces for 2 whole weeks and still have some left over. Lady Annabelle, please. If you wouldn't mind acting a little more like a lady of the nobility, it would be very much appreciated at this delicate time. Now that's the Annabelle I know. Well, like he said, you're going to be catching a noble carp. You can use all the ground bait you like, but I don't know how much you have on you. Here, take some of mine. Thanks. These will really come in handy. You can leave the area before you catch your fish, but we'll be in trouble if they catch theirs first, so don't wander off. No sightseeing tours for me. I guess I should get started. Good luck, Rean. We will be quietly and respectfully cheering you on. I see you complemented your preparations. What is he saying? He broke me. He broke me. Well then, let the battle commence. May the best man win. Well, I'm gonna fish flaggle today. Surprise the crapinatitude of this. I'm gonna wintorious championize. Vice captains, assume your positions. And begin. Round 1, Vice Captain Battle. Control Rean and catch a noble carp. That is not a noble carp.
Now that's a catch.
I wonder what happens if I lose. I don't think I lost in the first time I played this. I'm pretty sure I won.
Now that's a catch.
I don't know if there's any way to like really decide what, or like I can't really control what fish I get though. So I'm guessing it's probably scripted. There's a noble carp, I think.
Whoa, this is a big one.
I did it. I caught one. Preposterable. Has someone finally conquered the crazy wave? The winner of the Vice Captain Battle is Master Rean. Most impressive. You chose your second well, it seems. Well, Thor's has some pretty big fish nowadays, so I figured I'd show a little school spirit, you know? Huh, did you now? I presume you mean to imply that your angling abilities now surpass my own? We'll find out soon enough, won't we? That we shall. Whew, nice to know I didn't let our side down at least. Not a chance with fishing like that. You made that look like shooting fish in a barrel. That's a little extreme, don't you think? Narcisse is obviously really good at this. I'm sure he'll catch his in a minute. Magnifericious! The embodiment of Parcine beauty has come to me at last. Narcissus caught his fish with 3 minutes after your vice captain caught his, which means you get a 3-minute head start, Kenneth. Sounds good. I'll get started. Hey, if you don't mind me asking, why do you care about this marriage so much in the first place? I thought you didn't care about anything other than fishing. Maybe when you're finally mature, you'll understand. That's helpful. Look, I'm not about to tell you how to live your life, but I'm also not going to let you ruin someone else's either. Kenneth? Oh my. I would ask you to refrain from talking during a sacred battle such as this. Results are the only thing that matter here. I hope you haven't forgotten that. Ah, my bad. Sorry. Time for me to go land Annabelle the Big One. My lady? Is something wrong? Not really. It's just he never seemed to have a care in the world, and yet all this time he was thinking about me. Meanwhile, I was only ever thinking about myself. I haven't been showing him the respect he deserves. To him, this battle is a serious affair, and he's fighting with everything he has. But to me, it was just some tedious ordeal that I just wanted to have behind me as soon as I could. I'm so ashamed. That's nonsense, my lady. I understand how you feel, but save your apologies for later. Right now, he's over there fighting for you, or fighting for what he believes in, fighting for you. You're right. I will leave everything to you, Kenneth. I can believe in you, right? Your 3 minutes are up. It's time for me to finish this, Kenneth. Round 2, Captain Battle. Control Kenneth and catch a giant swordtail. Oh my, I actually have to catch the swordtail too? Can I change my rod? Come on, swordtail. Come home to Kenneth. Annabelle's marriage and dinner table are waiting for you. No, 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 don't you do that, fish. No! Stop it! Okay. Jerk fish. That should wrap things up here. The victor is decided. You did it, Kenneth. Well done, Kenneth. Preposterous twaddlecock. Well, I got a new catchphrase, I think. Preposterous twaddlecock. This cannot be happening. It can, and it did. I gave our bout my all, and I was still defeated. I have no qualms with accepting the outcome. But... I cannot apologize enough for betraying your trust, Lady Annabelle. However, I believe I have no other choice. I have to request that our engagement be called off. Oh, are you sure? You seemed dead set on going ahead with it before. Duels such as these put the very honor of the nobility on the line. The result has been determined, and I must now follow it. Besides, I believe there is a man far more worthy of your hand than me. Narcissus, we're leaving. Very well. Then we shall make our egressiture. I bid you all a good day. Wait. I just wanted to say that I had fun fishing with you again today. But are you sure you're okay with this? Why would I not be? I gave it my all. I leave satisfied. And you say I haven't changed? And what's the plan now? I'm guessing Dad's not going to be too happy about all this. I intend to return to Crossbell and continue my training there. There's a lady there awaiting my return after all. There is now. Huh. Wonder if that's who I think it is. Well, give my regards to Kaguya, will you? On a related note, you would do well to pay more attention to the world around you. If you don't do something about that personality of yours, Annabelle will. No, I suppose it's not my place to say. Regardless, stay diligent in your training. So it's kind of suggesting there that even though he had someone that he liked himself, he was still going to marry Annabelle because that was what he was supposed to do as a noble. As or Kenneth was like fighting for Annabelle to make her happy and stuff. Interesting. The matter of the wedding may be settled, but our own personal battle rages on. Sure, I'm down to fish anytime. You really are a sly one. I wasn't sure what to make of him at first, but your brother's actually a pretty nice guy, to be honest. Of course, he's my brother after all. Yeah, he's a little stubborn sometimes, but deep down, he's got a heart as big as the ocean. I almost find myself regretting that the marriage was not meant to be. He seemed a rather worthy partner. Yeah, I don't think that's for us to decide, but at least she gets to now. Yeah, good news, right, Annabelle? Well, I mean, Kenneth is very charming, but I mean... Annabelle? Yes, what is it? Just wanted to say I'm excited that we can go back to spending our days fishing together. Oh. Yes, I am as well. My lady, forgive me for assuming, but have you set your eyes on absolutely not. Such preposterous twaddlecock. Well, one ordeal's over. But it looks like it's led straight into another one. So yeah, Annabelle's got a hots for Kenneth now.